everybody, I hope you're doing great on the other side of that screen. It is already time for a bevy of my favorite things from the month of June. I hope you all are having a fantastic summer. Let's go ahead and dig in. Okay guys, I want to start out with my Young Living favorites. You know I always have a handful of Young Living favorites, and like every month previous, this was no exception. So the first thing I have to share with you is my absolutely favorite new to me Young Living product. I unboxed some new product that I cashed in my Essential Rewards points for this month. I'll put the card up there for that video if you haven't watched that unboxing already. And I shared with you this item in that unboxing. As soon as I opened this essential oil blend, yes, that's what it is, I knew this was going to be one of my favorites, and not only this month's favorite, but probably one of my all-time favorite blends. I am talking about the Believe blend. Oh my word, this stuff smells so incredible. It's intoxicating to me. I can't get enough of it. I put it behind my ears and on my wrists. It is my current perfume. I also found that this was such a relaxing and grounding oil for me that I would take a tiny, tiny little drop, I mean not even a full drop, on my index finger and put some right under my nose. So it was a nice light scent that when I was walking around on stage or backstage, because I was doing a production of a show this month, I loved just smelling that gorgeous scent. Here's what's in the Believe Essential Oil Blend. You have Idaho Balsam Fir, coriander, bergamot, frankincense, Idaho blue spruce, ylang ylang, and geranium. I would bet that the scent that I am picking up the most from this Believe oil is the Idaho Balsam Fir. Here's an interesting story. I have been trying to get an Idaho Balsam Fir single bottle of essential oil, and the last few months, Idaho Balsam Fir has been out of stock currently. I started reading about all the benefits of Idaho Balsam Fir and all the things that it supports. I know it's a wonderful emotional support oil, which I didn't know until I did some of that research. It's really good for helping you when you're trying to get over some emotional blocks in your life. The more that I read about that oil, the more I realized it would be really helpful to me and really supportive to me. So I started researching products that had a lot of Idaho Balsam Fir in them, and or blends where the first ingredient was Idaho Balsam Fir. So that being said, the other item that I really, really loved this month, and the thing that I probably enjoyed the first part of the month before I got the Believe, was the Libriante Gloss and Perfume. This is in the Winter Neutral scent. Such an interesting thing. I got this as a promo a handful of months ago. Gosh, it was probably sometime this past year. It's been a while. And when I first got this perfume oil blend, I was very grateful to get it as a promo, but I smelled it and I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite scent. I found that after I did that research about Idaho Balsam Fir, I went and found this because the first essential oil that's listed in this perfume blend is Idaho Balsam Fir. The other oils, by the way, that are in this Libriante Winter Neutral blend are white fir, Hawaiian sandalwood, vetiver, and ylang ylang. Great oils, right? I picked this up at the beginning to the middle of the month. I could not stop wearing this. I was craving it. I've never had that experience with a perfume blend. And very rarely do I crave specific blends from Young Living other than Peace and Calming and Valor. I mean, other than my staples. There was something about this blend. It was incredible. It was so refreshing. It was clean. I'm not a huge fan of extreme heat, and where I live, summer is quite hot. So I don't know if my body was just craving those scents that I associate with cool, crisp temperatures. I don't know. It's so funny that I was obsessed with the winter blend in the summer, but there you have it. So I loved this, couldn't get enough of it. And the first two oils listed in the blend are Idaho Balsam Fir and White Fir. And doing my research, I discovered that Idaho Balsam Fir is the first essential oil listed in the list of oils in this blend. It had been out of stock for a while. It came back into stock this month. It was so awesome. And this one, you guys, I can't stop smelling it. I wear this one as a perfume. I'm obsessed. It smells so good. It's so refreshing. I feel that it's very grounding. It's very relaxing for me. I love both wearing it and diffusing it. It's just a huge favorite for me, and I'm pretty sure this blend is going to be one of my all-time favorite blends of essential oil from Young Living. So amazing. And the last time I checked, it had gone back into stock. So I would highly recommend adding that to your Essential Rewards order or a quick order if you have the points, because it's an incredible blend. I am going to have to work really hard not to put another 15 milliliter bottle in my Essential Rewards order right away, because I want to back up, because that's an oil blend that I'm realizing that I don't ever want to be without. Just really, really love it. Huge, huge favorite for me. That took forever. So let me be a little more timely with the rest of my favorites. So like I said, I loved Believe. I loved the La Brillante blend. And then I had some quick honorary favorites from Young Living. I've talked about this blend a million times. This is RC. This stands for Respiratory Care. This is a very supportive oil for respiratory support. I think it's a great immune support oil. This is fantastic to use before and after you work out. This is such a little versatile blend. And I wasn't going to mention it, but I gravitated to this blend a lot this month. This tends to be a big favorite for me a lot of the time. I diffuse it when I'm going to sleep. I love to apply it. I think it's because it's got so much eucalyptus in it and cypress. There's so many good oils in this blend. And I talk about it all the time, but this was another one that I continually gravitated to this month. And then another favorite that I am just now experiencing, I was debating making it one of my July favorites, but I've been using it a lot since I got it at the end of the month, so I thought I would share it. I am really enjoying this Sheer Lumet, guys. What I am finding from my skin is that it does not take much of this at all to make my skin very happy. I have very sensitive skin and I have oily combination skin, so I don't put on as thick of a hydrating moisturizer as a lot of people do. And what I've actually found is that I very rarely put this all over my face. Where I like to concentrate this one is under my eyes and then on my forehead. So every once in a while, like I said, I'll use it a couple times a week as an all over moisturizer, but then I use the Art Light Moisturizer every day as well. So this one was a big favorite because it smells so good and it's so hydrating, but it's light enough that my skin really enjoys it. So those were all my Unliving favorites this month. Okay, so I have a couple beauty favorites for you guys. Like I alluded to just a moment ago, I did a production of the musical Anything Goes this month. It was such a great time. It was totally one of my favorite things. I'll talk about that more in my favorites blog post at allmannerofinspiration.com. I'll have the link to that post down below. I had to pick up a handful of makeup products for my stage makeup that I was wearing in the show. And I used this makeup nonstop when I was performing, but this is also a favorite because last month I got new headshots taken for my performing that I do in musical theater. And I got my makeup done at Sephora with a makeup artist there I really love. And he used this foundation on me. And I have been using the Makeup Forever stick foundation and I really like it, but I find that it's a bit heavy and sometimes if I use too much of it, it makes my skin break out. And so I shared that with the makeup artist and he gave me this little guy. I wish I didn't love it, but I do. It's expensive, I'm not gonna lie, and a little, thankfully, goes a long way. But you can see how tiny this little stick of makeup is. It has become my absolute favorite. My skin loves it. I've noticed my skin has cleared up since I've used it. I walked into the Sephora a couple weeks after I bought it, and one of the people there working there remembered me and asked what I've been doing to my skin. And seriously, guys, this was the only thing that had changed. It was before I got my Sheer Lumet. So without any further ado, this is the Lancome, and I'm gonna butcher that title there, so let me show you that. Ton Idole Ultra Makeup Stick. I'm probably really butchering that, sorry guys. But it is the Ultra Makeup Stick Sunscreen of SPF 21. I'm just reading the box for you, all skin types. It's a tiny little stick of makeup and there is the color. You just put it on and then I apply it with my sponge or beauty blender. This stuff is amazing. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. And I'm finding that a little bit of it goes a long way. So thankfully and hopefully this sucker's gonna last for a long time, but my skin really enjoys it and I love the way it looks. I'm wearing it today, actually. So that's my first beauty favorite. And then my second beauty favorite is a lip gloss. If you have watched my Anything Goes vlog, I'll put the card up there if you haven't checked it out. I talked about how I did a little mini beauty haul the day of opening night. I needed to get some red lipstick for my makeup that I wore in the show. And I went to my local grocery store and found this little CoverGirl Elixir lip gloss. And this color is in Signature Scarlet, and you can see it there. I'm not even gonna swatch it because it really is the color in the bottle. It is just this really lovely deep red color, and I really enjoyed it and I liked it so much that I went back. I wanted to get a color that I could wear every day. Look how gorgeous that color is, guys. This is number 65 Caramel Infused. It is the CoverGirl Elixir lip gloss. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't CoverGirl. This is actually Maybelline. This is a Maybelline color elixir. I'm going to swatch this color on my hand, guys, because It's gorgeous. And again, I don't know what it is about it being summer and me craving these colors that tend to be for fall and winter, but it is this really lovely, peachy, pinky, more pink, nude color. And I love it because I can wear it over my lip gloss. I have this over a lipstick color. I'm wearing it right now on my lips. It's this really light consistency. It's definitely a sheer gloss, but it doesn't feel heavy and it's not drying. And this would be great if you're just doing a no makeup look and just want a nice nude lip, but want a little bit of gloss. And so I felt like since it was a gloss, it was perfect for summer. These little guys are really affordable. You can get them at your drugstore, your local grocery store, and I loved them this month. So those were all of my beauty favorites. And then I just have a couple of foodie favorites to share. This is a Power Crunch protein bar. You guys, this is so, so yummy. And very important part of the favorite component. It is in chocolate mint. You can see the name there. I love this because it tastes like a little thin mint cookie. Here's the other reason I love this. It's got 13 grams of protein and only 5 grams of sugar. It's got 10 carbs, so that's not terrible. I just find that if I want something quick and on the go, and I don't want to get something that has a lot of sugar in it, or if I have a sweet tooth craving, this protein bar satisfies that. Gives me lots of protein, way less sugar than most any protein bars that I've seen around, and taste so good. They have other flavors and I've tried them. I think really the only other flavor that I like is a double chocolate flavor. I picked that one up at Trader Joe's, but I had to get this one at my local grocery store because unfortunately Trader Joe's does not have the chocolate mint flavor, and I think it's the most popular flavor by far. I've also found this at healthy grocery stores like Sprouts, and I love it. They're not cheap, but I still feel like if this is gonna be like one of your few snacks in the day, I think it's worth the price. I wanna say it's about $1.60 is about the cheapest I've found. So it's not crazy expensive. I've definitely seen more expensive protein bars, but it's not dirt cheap. But I feel like you get what you pay for. There's really good ingredients in it, and it just tastes really, really yummy. So this was a big foodie favorite. And then my final foodie favorite is one of my favorite things that I purchased at Trader Joe's. I shared this in my grocery haul that I just posted. This is Bruschetta sauce. Guys, this stuff is so good. Oh my word, it's so yummy. So all it is fresh tomatoes with olive oil, basil, and garlic, and then I think a handful of spices. When you open it up, you can tell it's, if you see inside there, it's literally just chopped up tomatoes with garlic and olive oil and seasoning. There's nothing else added to it. My mouth is watering as I'm talking to you about it because it is so good. I put this on everything. I put it over my chicken. I put it on the side when I'm eating fish. A little tablespoon over avocado or guacamole tastes incredible. It's a great dip option. I use my Benito's chips because I try not to eat a lot of corn chips, but it works good with corn chips too. One of my favorite ways to eat this is on my evening salads. I just put my lettuce in the bowl. I spoon in a couple of spoonfuls of the bruschetta, and you almost don't need any dressing. Every once in a while, I'll put a little bit of homemade vinaigrette over it, but put the bruschetta in there, maybe some cucumber. You are good to go. I think it's really well priced. I usually pick up 2 or 3 of them at a time. It adds a lot of flavor to your meals. This is a great thing to have during the summer. It's very fresh and it really lends itself to all the light, yummy dishes that I am preparing and that I'm sure a lot of you are preparing this summer. So guys, that is my favorites this month. I will put all the links down below, of course, to everything I mentioned. You cannot buy this bruschetta online from Trader Joe's, so find a Trader Joe's near you. But other than the bruschetta, I should have links to everything else down below. And then if you want any of the Young Living products that I mentioned and you're not already a member of Young Living, I would love for you to be a part of our awesome team. We have Facebook classes, we have online classes. I would love to help you get started on that, and I would love for you to be a part of my team. It really matters who you sign up under when you're doing essential oils because you really want to be equipped with education and other people that are following you along this journey that can help you learn more about your essential oils and your health and wellness in general. So click on that link below or send me an email and I would love to get you guys started. So guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. I hope you're having a wonderful summer wherever you are. Take care on the other side of that screen, and I'll be back at you soon with another video. Bye guys.